What's something you had to do, back in your day, that kids now would find inconvenient? Read maps. Or follow printed directions. If you took a wrong turn, you had to figure out how to get back on track again because there was no GPS to recalculate your route. I used to have to get off the internet when my mum needed to make a phone call. Go to a library to find a book or research something. Download MP3 files of songs and manually load them up to your iPod. If you thought of a song randomly one day, you'd have to wait the entire day till you had the time to manually install it to enjoy that sweet gratification. Literally everything. Let's pick something random. Like ordering pancakes. First you had to find the place with actual directions someone gave you. Reading the street signs yourself without GPS guidance. And if you want to check if they're even open before you go, that'll be a phone call in itself. After getting their number out of a massive book. Now you're there, you have another choice. Smoking or non-smoking. Doesn't matter since you'll smell it from every table. But at least there won't be an ashtray next to your plate. Finally you look at the menu. You have no idea what's good. There were no reviews. No customer pictures of what the dishes actually look like, or suggestions other than what the shop wants to sell you. So you pick one and hope. Then out comes a fat stack of pancakes with a jug of syrup and you tuck in, stuffing your face with breakfast carbs like the food pyramid told you. It's okay though, because there wasn't a healthy option on the menu. The skinny people are in the smoking section. I'm only 18, but when I play video games with my little brother he freaks out if it takes more than like 1 minute to load. These iPad kids can't handle laggy Wi-Fi. Talk to people. House phones. Burning CDs or even worse, floppy disks. Pretty much everything. First thing that pops to mind is rewinding films and cassette tapes after watching, listening. It was annoying even then. Even more annoying is when some lazy cunt didn't rewind after they used them. Had to wait overnight for things to download because internet speed's slow. Remember phone numbers? I still remember so many numbers from my childhood. Calling a home phone, and having one of the parents or sibling pick up. Finding someone with a newspaper or buying one just to see the Times movies we're playing at the local theater. You wait at the airport for a relative to arrive. But the plane lands, but they didn't walk out with all the other passengers. So you wonder if they suddenly died. But neither person has a cell phone, so you walk over to a payphone, but you don't have change. And you go to the parking lot to move the car into a cheaper parking area because you may be there a lot longer. But while you're gone, they're announcing your name on the public intercom, but you're not there to hear it. Until you walk back into the airport after taking a shuttle and finally hear your name being called. Then you finally speak to a desk clerk and realize your loved one isn't dead after all. They really just missed a connecting flight. So you get to wait at the airport for more hours just staring into space. Get up. Walk out back. Move a chicken. Collect the eggs. Bring them back. And cook them if I wanted to have eggs for breakfast. Go to the mall to buy clothes. Get up to switch between 4 channels on the TV. If you missed an episode, you had to wait months for the rerun. Look up someone's phone number from the telephone book. Call them and make small talk with one of their parents while you waited for them to come to the phone. Whenever you called your friends, you'd probably have to talk to their parents first, as not every kid had cell phones. If you wanted to gossip, there was a probability they were listening through another house phone. Any kind of research took days, hours at best. Now it's just Google. Use a rotor to turn the antenna on your roof to get better TV reception. Asking everyone in the house if they needed the phone so you could use the internet. Take camera film to get developed and wait a couple days for the prints and hope they turned out okay. I don't think Gen Zs really grasped the horror that was the skinny jeans era. They didn't put any elastic in skinny jeans back then. Obtaining virtually anything that was not found within driving distance. Say you're an electronics enthusiast who wants to buy a specific component and the local Radio Shack. Remember when they actually sold electronic parts? Didn't have it. You would have to look it up in a mail order catalog. Fill out a form. Write a check or money order. Know what either of those things are. Mail it to the supplier. Wait for the check to clear after it arrived. Then wait for the part to be shipped to you via the regular postal service. Expect 4 to 6 weeks for delivery, was a cliché and cute. Back then, you would often forget what you ordered and stand there, mystified, at the mailbox, wondering what the holy hell this package was. Now it's like, search Amazon, click 3 or 4 times, and it's in your hands the next day. Absolutely absurd. Call your girlfriend's house and have her dad answer that curly cord. We all know, right? Rewind music with a pencil.